Well, good morning, church family. I hope that y'all are doing well today. I hope that you've had time to recover from your home Easter celebrations, that you had a good time with that you enjoyed the family that was around you, that you enjoyed celebrating the resurrection. And today I have just a few songs for us today and a little bit of a description. So if you're out there, let me know if you like the songs by liking it. Make sure that you post something. And so, at any rate, here we go. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. And I want to say good morning to some of our people that I see are watching out there. I see Miss Sally is watching. Hello, Miss Peggy Martin. Good to see you. And Miss Alva, I see you out there. Good morning, Gail. Good morning, Stacy. I hope that you're having a good day. I hope that things are going well with you. And so this song that I just sang, "Open the Eyes of My Heart, Lord," has to do with wanting God to reveal himself to us about wanting to see more of God. And there are a lot of songs that speak about that, but one song in particular is a hymn called "Be Thou My Vision." And I've got to tell you, it's one of my favorite hymns for what it says, for all that, as I go through the text, that I want that song to be my life. I want the impact of that text to get deep into my heart, because I want God to be my vision. And so just a little bit about that song. Really, it came around into being, the text did, which is the hymn portion. Somewhere between the 8th and the 14th century. Now there's some scholars that believe that it was a little bit earlier than that, but usually we date it to about the 8th century, and the first time that we actually see the text is in the 14th century in a manuscript. And so, but it wasn't until we didn't start really singing this hymn until the 1900s. It was 1905 when the text was first translated from the Gaelic, from the old Irish dialect and language into English. And that first translation sounds a little bit different to our ears than what we would expect to hear. And I want to read the translation of that text, the first English translation for you. And I want you to think about that. I want you to think about what this is saying. It says, "Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. None other is aught but the King of heaven. Be thou my meditation by day and night. May it be thou that I behold even in my sleep. Be thou my speech. Be thou my understanding. Be thou with me. Be I with thee. Be thou my Father. Be I thy Son. Mayst thou be mine. May I be thine. Be thou my battle shield. Be thou my sword. Be thou my dignity. Be thou my delight. Be thou my shelter. Be thou my stronghold. Mayst thou raise me up to the company of angels. Be thou every good to my body and soul. Be thou my kingdom in heaven and on earth. Be thou solely chief love of my heart. Let there be none other, O high King of heaven, till I am able to pass into thy hands, my treasure, my beloved, through the greatness of thy love. Be thou alone my noble and wondrous estate. I seek not men nor lifeless wealth. Be thou the constant guardian of every possession and every life, for our corrupt desires are dead at the mere sight of thee. Thy love in my soul and in my heart, grant this to me, O King of the heavens. O King of the heavens, grant me this, thy love to be in my heart and in my soul. With the King of all, with him after victory won by piety, may I be in the kingdom of heaven, O brightness of the sun. Beloved Father, hear my lamentations. Timely is the cry of woe of this miserable wretch. O heart of my heart, whatever befall me, O ruler of all, be thou my vision." And that poem, that text, is a little bit different than what we're used to hearing. And in fact, that was set to the hymn tune, or the music that we know, in 1912 by a different translator who wrote the verses that I'm going to sing for you that we all know, which is the hymn, "Be Thou My Vision." And also, interestingly enough, the music that goes with it was not originally written to it. The hymn tune is not quite as old as the hymn itself is, but it came around to being in 1906, this tune did, and it came into being, and it was named after the town that it came from, which is Slane. So if you look at the bottom of the hymnal, you'll see in all capital letters some weird name usually, and that's the name of the tune. That's the name of the music that they used to set this to, and it's called Slane. It's from the village Slane in Ireland. So this is the hymn, "Be Thou My Vision."
Thou my
O ruler of all. And that's really our plea, is that God would be our vision, that he would be the one that leads us, that it wouldn't be, whenever we look at the world around us and we see the craziness of the world, that we wouldn't see with our eyes, but that we'd see with God's eyes, that we would see his vision, that we would see things the way that God sees it, that we would see God's people the way that he sees them, that we'd see the lost people the way that he sees them. And that's our call. And I love this hymn so much because not only does it say, "Be thou my vision," but it changes and it says that I don't need riches. There's nothing else in this world that we need but the vision of God. That's all we need is God. We don't need riches. We don't need praise. Our inheritance lies in heaven with the high King of heaven, which is a great comfort to us. So I hope that you enjoyed this hymn. I hope that you have been blessed by that. It's good to see some of y'all out there. I see you, Miss Joanne. Thank you for your kind words. April and Alva, good to see you this morning. Good to see you, Miss Susie. I hope that you're doing all right. And Miss Pat Klein, good to see you this morning. Y'all be safe. We'll see you at the next time. God bless. Bye-bye.